I've heard a lot of people say that this season is up there for one of the greatest seasons of all time. But I don't see it. I think there's been some good races. Yeah. Is it one of the best seasons of all time? I don't know about that. So today, we're going to go through all the races from Bahrain to Monza and rank them. S, goated, to F, absolutely fucking not. Never again. What a waste of time. Bahrain race highlights. I don't remember much about this race. I remember feeling extremely underwhelmed. But one thing about me, I don't remember things. What happened in this race? I have no idea. I know when a highlight is going to be good or bad. For example, 10 seconds, the lights are only halfway up, all right? This one, we are 1 second in and the lights are already out. Monza had so many highlights to jam pack into there. I remember being so excited for this race though. Perez so far up the grid. Pretty sure Perez got a podium here. Stroll's been spun around. Already, pretty boring start. Nothing too exciting. Birth, death, Haas having crashes in the highlights. Bahrain, mid Grand Prix. That's an overtake. Grand Prix are more exciting when George Russell is up towards the front. Everyone looking at this gap already in Bahrain, saying that the season's done. Constructors and drivers, Max Verstappen and Red Bull. Oh, this is one of the hardest shots of the year. This shot right here is one of the hardest shots all year. Oh, the steak meme. It was well and truly born right here. Realistically, there haven't been that many highlights. This is a highlight though.
Are you kidding me now?
I don't get this. You're not scoring points anyway. Great. All right. A Max Verstappen win it is. Voted up D's. Wow. A lot of D's. D's nuts. Oh, there is no D. I would say there's worse. I thought it had some good overtakes. No battle for the lead. Nah, we're going F. I don't like Bahrain. I'm glad it's not the season opener next year. Saudi Arabia now. This was, that's all I remember, mate. All right. Saudi, let's watch it. One of my favorite tracks, to be fair. How does Perez not take P2 there? This is a jump start. Gone forwards, stopped, and then the lights have gone out. How is that not a slam dunk? Alonso qualifying like a goat, but their car cannot race. Oh! Behrman goated for that. Oh, this is goated. There is nothing better than watching a crash on the live feed. This team radio as well.
Okay, can you bring it back, Lance?
No, I'm in the wall.
Perez got 5 seconds for that, but I know this is quali. And that was a fine. A safety car restart at Saudi is also unreal. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a C to a B. This is the Haas crash counter. Haas has now crashed in 2. Hulkenberg pits is going to score some points. What a legend. This stinks, man. All right, Max Verstappen wins. It's a Verperlek. Some B's, some C's. Okay, C wins. Got it. I think it's a lot better than C. I think an Ollie Behrman debut is sick. The first 10, 15, 20 laps was dope. I think K-Mag's defense was sick. I am happily going to put this in B. If there was more races like that, I would not call it mid. I think it's towards the tail end of B. Or maybe like middle of B. It's staying in B. It does not belong in C. One of the highlights where I have not watched yet. I've only seen it in person from literally right there. I'm probably right there somewhere. All right, the Australian Grand Prix, the opener for next year. Sainz v Max. Sainz is, what an overtake. Sainz was arguably already quicker than Max in this Grand Prix. Max finally got some dirty air from another car and he's gone, that's done for the day. Oh, damn. I never saw him go past me with the smoke coming out on track. I saw him roll into the pits, though. Then the vibe dropped on lap 17. Why is this highlight going for so long? Oh. That's such a pit re-entering into turn 1. Red flag. I've been moved the track. Okay, we've got an A. We've got a few A's, a few B's, and a C. Is it better than Saudi? Yes, it's better than Saudi. There's more highlights than I remember there being, to be fair. Max Verstappen DNFing, should it be a massive highlight? It was just like, ooh, new winner. Some good battles, but they were only between like Haas and Albon. That was really it, you know? It's kind of on par with Saudi because the start of Saudi was so good. I'm going to put it top of B. The races at the start of this year were so dead. Japanese, Grand Prix. Honestly, Japan, again, looking 8 minutes of highlights. The lights are halfway there. Tells me race might be kind of mid. One of the best tracks to race on, to be fair. One of the best turn ones in history. And it's dog shit. Nothing exciting happens. Never mind. Logan Sargent is on the grid. Or is that is Alex? My bad. Logan. Sorry. That was reflexes. Okay, there was actually a crash. That tells you how much I remember. Again, another Daniel Ricciardo fault. Okay, already. Red flag, good. Crash that we didn't see straight away, like Monaco. Not good. I want to see them ASAP. Nothing happens. What a goofy RR camera angle. Why would we ever need that? I don't remember any of this, man. Oh, what a worldie. I haven't seen anything. Holy shit. What a worldie! Hamilton is walking around this whole race with his pants around his ankles and he's struggling to pick them back up. Not again. Not again. The inside this time helps with a rocket ship. The only moves you can make in Japan, they have to be worldies. Like they're all sweeping corners that you have to do it through. Holy shit! And he goes wide. That is so Leclerc coded. Yuki owns these streets, man. Uh-oh. Sargent's playing with sandcastles. An A tier? Who voted A tier? Japan is good for one reason, and it's that if you want to overtake, you need to make it a worldie. You need to be pretty fucking good. It needs to be spoon corner, 130R, through the S's, and it's wheel to wheel. It's not so much dive bombing unless it's the bus stop chicane. I'm thinking like end of B, top of C. At the moment, I'm going to say top of... No, I like Japan better than Saudi. I'm going to do this. I know Saudi had some really good moments. I would argue that Japan had slightly better moments than that. What do I remember about the Chinese Grand Prix? I remember it was really, really early in the morning. The Stroll incident? The Stroll incident. Luke, the Stroll incident. I don't remember the Stroll incident. This is just copy and paste of Japan, just more intense. Shout out Lando getting pole for the sprint and forgetting turn one was a long right-hander. He lost like 4 spots, no? P1 to P7 to P9. The meme was born. It was just not well known at this stage. I forget Aston was insanely good. What happened, man? They fell off. They fell off around Imola, I'm pretty sure. Pretty boring. I'm bored right now. I was so glad this was Valtteri. If this was Zhou, I would have been very upset. Oh, the Stroll incident. Bro was watching the cars turning rather than in front of it. Now Sonoda. RB is in the wars every single week, and it's always with Haas. This is a sick battle. I remember this being the highlight. Oh, I remember that. He was bloody sideways. Max Verstappen wins, and it was a Lando P2. We don't need to see that. It's not Bahrain. That's fair. Okay, there's an F thrown in there. China's a weird one because the start, I was so bored until like lap 35, lap 40. I think I'm still going to put it F, but in front of Bahrain. China, you're going F. Okay, I've been bullied into changing my answer. I thought we were further down the race. This is like over here, all right? But it's going to be in C. Miami. That is sick. I watched this race from the Red Bull factory. Ah! Nearly take out Verstappen into T1 is madness. Oh, can you imagine? When was Zhou so good? Why is he in 14? Can you see that? Iconic moment of the season. This is when the downfall of Verstappen was born. Okay, I'm bored again. These are just normal overtakes into the braking zone. Can't be a race without a Kevin Magnussen incident. That was the Logan fault. Logan's fault, but still funny because Kevin Magnussen. This is where Carlos Sainz fell off of my Christmas list. He ends up pitting, no? Yeah, he's absolutely from that. Thanks, Carlos. Lando Norris wins. This is going to be an interesting one, I think. So we haven't hit the S's and the A's yet. No one has voted. I think there's been one vote for an A. Miami's a weird one. Right. If you isolate the result itself, it's a good result. I like that Lando got his first win. In terms of the racing and everything that happened, what was there? I think it's better than Bahrain based off the result alone makes it better. I still think it's an F race. Okay, this one I watched from the Aston Martin factory, which was very, very cool. I remember from this race, the end was very intense. I can't remember what led up to the end. Pastor Maldonado has a much more memorable first win than Norris. That's fair. Then again, Lando now has the same amount of wins as Max Verstappen has balls. So not a bad start from Lando this weekend. The first week of the HP Ferraris, Oh no. I think this was it worse than Bahrain? I think this is the worst Grand Prix of the year. I know Bahrain was boring and Imola had a good ending to it. Even though it had a nail-biting end to it, I still think it was more dog shit than Bahrain. I think this is the worst race we watched all season. We have Monaco next, so that could change. Who thinks this has been the best season ever? These races have been dog shit. Let's force ourselves to watch Monaco. To be fair, pretty boring start, and we had no idea what happened further down the grid. This part was elite. Get in there. That's payback for Miami. This was the only good part to Monaco. If he had made a move here, game changer, he wins in Monaco. Cutting to this camera, I was like, holy shit. Magnussen is such an idiot right here. And then he catches Hulkenberg up in it. Another race, but Haas incident. But this time, he takes himself and as a consequence, takes out Hulkenberg as well. And then they kiss. That is literally... how can I forget? What is he doing? What is he doing? We don't really need to do a vote for this one. I think it's still better than Imola. Imola was so dog shit. At least Monaco had some chaos. It had the Alpines. It had the crash at the start. It had Sainz then being reinstated P2. I might do this, but I think at the moment I'm comfortable with this. Canada. I was apparently at this Grand Prix. 2 Hasses on wets. What a master call. Perez, another lap 1 incident. Magnussen is flying. Magnussen through again. America goes crazy. A Haas versus a McLaren? Like, are you serious? Especially this was a slow stop, right? Why? Why bring him into the pits if the tires aren't ready? Insane. And George goes off, just absolutely chokes. And his rejoin was so close to hitting Verstappen. K-Mag just decided to come in last second. Oh, why the f would you do that? Sergeant having a nightmare. Average Sergeant moment. Ah, that's close. Here we go. What a worldie this is. What a worldie. This is overtake of the season. Have 2. That is unreal. That's overtake of the season. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, I remember this. He just had no grip on the exit. He's just crawling, trying to get back to the dry line. Someone tickled Perez's neck. Albon had such a ripper race, and then Carlos comes and just ruins the party. Yuki unlucky through a massive... Oh! Fuck that. 2 S tiers, I think this is going to be unanimous. We're going to chuck that straight into S tier. My consensus is, as long as there's battles, I'm happy. All right, Spain. Lando cannot get a good start. And, oh, George swoops in. Yeah, 1 million IQ right there. George in Spain is another animal. Oh, side by side. Shout out to George for trying it. Oh, I love a lock up into the pits. Hamilton, double bluff to the inside. That's sick. This is not bad. Is it good, though? I don't know. There is a lot of shit going on, to be fair. Piastri passed Perez. Perez on softs. So poo, man. Piastri is on a surge. At least there's a lot of action here. This has been a good Grand Prix to watch. Side by side. George is not scared of going side by side. And it's still going? It's still going. Just when you think it's over, it's still going. This is one of the battles of the season. Unreal. What's happened here? Oh, gush of wind, maybe? He's done a Logan Sargent. Okay, Max wins. Norris was catching. Didn't catch as quick as he needed to. Where do we think Spain lies? Spain had some really good moments. Some good wheel-to-wheel. Some good overtakes. Bit of drama. Bit of pit stop strategy. For me, it ticks quite a few boxes. I would say it's similar to Japan, but more moments. Perez back to being poo. McLaren back to being quick. Mercedes are quick. Ferrari trying strategy. I would say it was Japan, but better. So I would say Spain is an A. I have a lot of harsh things to say about Austria, but I think this race proved them wrong. Piastri with Sergio. Sergio Perez has so much history with this corner. And again, he pushes Oscar off. I thought so. Lap 2 nose change for Leclerc already. Absolutely mudded. This is a proper fight. Perez versus Piastri, Verstappen versus Norris. That's the second driver of each team battling and the first driver of each team battling. If that was for third, that would be even better. And a worldie as well from Piastri. Alonso. Is he past his teammate as well? His teammate said no. Classic. What a battle. Ocon, sit down, mate. Oh, no Perez comes fast but locks up off the track. Needs to give the position back. Oh, they're so close to touching. Now he's done that to Verstappen. Not again, not again, not again, not again, not again. And there it is. Verstappen's got no tyre. And then he gets pushed onto the grass just to top things off. George Russell with a Bradbury moment.
But you can win this. You can win this, George.
Just let me drive. Okay.
Oh, what a whirly. You can win this, George. He's gone and won it. Piastri P2, Sainz P3. I feel like I'm tossing up between S and A. I'm saying better than Spain. I'm saying not as good as Canada. So, I mean, the moments were good, but I think we reserve S for best of the best. So I'm saying top of A. United Kingdom is next. I still haven't watched back this race, and I haven't watched the highlights of this race. So I'm kind of raw dogging this. Lando with a poo start. Verstappen passed him to the inside. Max didn't even fight that. That's huge. This is huge for Hamilton because when it comes to pit stops, they favor the driver in front. Oh, they're both off. No, to the inside is huge. A British 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oscar. Lap 27. No one is pitted. Oh, big moment. Bit hairy. Rosanelli sent himself into the pits. Perez is last. McLaren and their strategies are so poo. The slicks, the inters are now slicks, and he skids forward. Huge. The vibes at this track were unreal. These guys are having a moment. I would just take the cameras out of their face. An S and an A. Anyone else fancy voting? Another S. I am not even going to hesitate. Soz, not going to hesitate. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 races left. The start of the season, the Asia side of things, not great. The start of the European leg, also not great. As we're going towards the latter part of the European races, they've been good. Hungary. All I remember is Oscar won. Lando had to give the position back. Lando covers off Oscar. Verstappen is there. Oh, 3 wide into turn 1. Verstappen's in front. Lewis is also battling. The 2 Ferraris are there. Bruh. Verstappen in. Bad stop. Sainz in. See, the highlights aren't great for this race still. There's a turn 1 incident. Now there's pit stops on lap 22. Oscar goes off. Then they pit Lando to cover off Sainz, was it? And Oscar's in the gravel. Oscar doing everything in his power to not get P1 back. Yo, that rear view camera is sick. Bro's a rear view mirror. Hamver incident. What a shithouse race for Verstappen. To be fair, Hamilton did move the steering. That was one big fat lie. Whee! Goated result. F, I wouldn't go that. I wouldn't say it's Monaco status or Bahrain status because we still had lap 1, turn 1. Hamilton versus Verstappen beef. McLaren making a 1-2 look like the hardest job in the world. I'm going to split what you guys have said, and I'm going to go C. Top of C. The moments were better than Saudi. Obviously better than everything else, but I don't think it was quite Japan. Belgium, I didn't watch. I was doing this monkey business with Veloce and Ben, also known as TM at Marduk. We raced a soapbox down a hill. Oh, Lando's off. George won this, right? Holy sick racing. If only George kept it on the track. Perez in P2 is mad. Bottas points right now. Ocon points right now. Piastri is flying. Oh, that's not ideal. What a goated call from Russell. What the hell is even that? Mercedes looks so quick here. Oh, what an overtake. That got overtake of the month as well. Fair enough. He's just not making the inroads you think that he would down the Camel Straight. That is such a close top 3 as well. Oh, shit. Which one was better? I'm probably going to do that. I think Spain was better. I mean, Belgium was all right. It was just a really good strategy. All I remember is enjoying Spain more. What is the next Grand Prix? The Dutch Grand Prix. I remember it being a snoozer, to be honest. Such a bad start from Lando. He's lost the lead before he's in the 3rd gear. Stroll ahead of Alonso. Goated. Should we watch it in 1.5 times speed? Straight past him, like not even a battle. Piastri around the outside with an absolute worldie. Oh, this was cool. Quadruple overtaken. It's because he broke. That's the only thing that happened, right? That is literally the only thing that happened. Bottas got P3 and Gasly got P2. I don't even need to do a vote on this. What a comeback. A last lap comeback. Best race of the season. Holy shit, you guys are straight on the Fs. Okay, I would rank... I genuinely think I agree with the F. A race Lando 1 would get an F, And there's 2 for you. Both his race wins at the top of F. I'm going to put Miami higher. I hated Bahrain. I hated Monaco just because of an early red flag. And this was just the worst race of the season. I'm going to put Miami higher just because it was Lando's first win. That's the only separating factor. The Italian Grand Prix. Okay, the last one on this list. Lando actually had a good start here. George is off. That's a ripper start. Top tier start. Piastri just pulls down his pants. And Lando now spends the rest of his race with his pants around his ankles trying to pick them up. And Leclerc goes through as well. I think the team should have said to Oscar, don't fucking do that. Another Haas crash as well. Just to round things out for the video. And just kills him. Kills his race. Only gets 10 seconds. I love pit entries where they lock up. K-Mag's just forgotten how to drive. Someone go test this man for his license again. Help, he got his license out of a cereal box. George on Perez. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And a mistake from Lando we didn't see on the broadcast for laps. Why didn't we see that? Oh, God. That's a late move. I like this. This is constant action. There's always stuff happening. And it's between similarly paced cars. Red Bull versus Mercedes. Williams versus Haas. We see Lando versus Verstappen as well. This was a good, well-rounded Grand Prix, I think. Before the braking zone, Max even tries to fight it, and bro's just got no tires. He's got no brakes. Get your votes in for Monza. I think I know where I want to put it. Pretty comfortably A. Above Spain, but behind Austria. Austria's ending is just way, way better than Monza's, but what happened in them is the same. I would love to continue this at the end of the year. These are my final rankings. Let me know what you thought in the comments and what you would change around. If you did enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe. And you can watch my streams over on Twitch. The link on the screen or the top link in the description. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.